Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today I really wanted to celebrate Alien, the whole Alien series, but especially with Alien Romulus having recently coming out and being awesome. So I kind of wanted to make a deck that really fit in with the Alien theme, and I came up with Skithiryx because it looks grotesque, gruesome, it looks like it's been affected by the black goop, and it also infects players, which is exactly what the black goo in the Alien universe does. So let's get into today's video, Alien themed. So, as I said, today we're looking at Skithiryx the Blight Dragon, which is themed around the Alien series. There's a lot of very, very similar themes and motifs that appear across the Phyrexians and the Promethean alien goo race. One nice little Easter egg I did find actually is I recently rewatched all of the Alien movies, in fact, but in Alien 3 specifically, one of the prisoners in the movie calls the Xenomorph a dragon. I'm pretty sure he does. So the fact that this is Skithiryx the Blight Dragon is an interesting kind of take on that, because obviously he was mistaken. It wasn't a dragon, but to someone, I think he'd gone a bit insane. To an outsider, you might perceive it to be a dragon if it's on the ceiling descending down upon you. But yeah, so that's just a nice little Easter egg there. And obviously, Phyrexians in the magic lore, they operate very similarly to the Xenomorphs because they kind of invade the host species of a planet or an area. They take them over and wholly corrupt them. So I don't really know what Skithiryx was before being a Blight Dragon. Maybe he was just a regular dragon on Mirrodin, but that would have been interesting to know. Maybe someone in the comments can tell me the origins of Skithiryx. But yeah, and the cards in the deck pretty much reflect that, because we've got a few infectors, Blight Belly Rat. At one point, this would have been a regular rat, bilious skull dweller. As an insect, so you've got all sorts of different sizes of Phyrexian black goo xenomorph entities, and consuming corruption. Black, I feel like the entire essence of Mono Black is just the Alien franchise in a way, and you've got people like Gix, who they just look kind of like a hybrid between the engineers and just other stuff. It's just brilliant. The artwork is just awesome. Toxic Deluge. This is literally a scene from Alien Covenant when David launches those black goo bombs on the planet and then kills all the engineers on their home planet. Really awesome. Blightwing Whelp. I mean, that's literally a xenomorph with wings. I mean, that tail, the scorpion stinger there. Contagion engine. That could be anything that emits the black goo. It's just really cool. Like, obviously it isn't Alien in physicality, but one day they did do a secret lair. Who knows? Maybe we would see some of these cards coming back. It just fit perfectly. I mean, Skithiryx even kind of like has a profile of a xenomorph. Interestingly, it looks like his ribcage is burst open, which again relates to chest bursters. But yeah, there's a lot of themes that cross over. I just think it's really cool. And if you've not seen Alien Romulus yet and you were on the fence, I would definitely recommend it. You only actually need to have seen Alien 1 for it to make any sense, because it's a sequel to Alien. That's not a spoiler, it's just where it is in the timeline. It's not obvious if you don't know that. But yeah, go and check it out. It's definitely up there. I think it's probably just behind Aliens, the second one, for my favorite of the Alien franchise. So please go watch it if you haven't. I'm not sponsored by them or anything or any cinemas, but yeah, I would happily be. But yeah, enjoy playing this deck and imagine you're corrupting the innocent people invading your planet or trying to infect your queen. Or maybe Skithiryx is even the Xenomorph queen. Who knows? Enjoy. Right, against mono-green creatures, this hand's pretty good. The language is hopefully going to get rid of all their stuff. Uncommon Commoner doesn't necessarily mean weak deck, though. Have to keep that in mind. Solar Transformer, so we're probably going to go for Black Market Connections next turn, and then turns thereafter going to go for Languish. Just to keep their stuff down. Fanatic of Ronus, okay. We've both got nice curves here. Their 1-2 curve's pretty good, because they know that we're going to be targeting them with traditional black spells, even though we don't actually, in this case, have any. Oh, no, they've got Haywire Might. That's annoying. Man, that's annoying. Okay, fine. Well, I suppose we just... Do we just Languish here, or maybe we go for... Just go for Skithiryx to see what happens. They currently can't really fight it unless they give a power boost. Whenever it attacks another creature gets plus X plus equals to Surfround's power. That's interesting. So that's going to synergize with the Fanatic of Veronis quite well, but then they'd have to lose the Surfround in combat. So maybe they don't want to just throw that away there. Savage Swipe. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we lost our Skithiryx pretty early. It did sacrifice itself though. 4-5. Maybe we should have kept Skithiryx in the graveyard, but then if they'd destroyed the Elders Reborn with another way, then... Oof, okay. I think we are just going to languish here. Get rid of those two. I mean, a 2... That was practically a 3-for-1 because I had to sacrifice a creature. So I feel pretty confident here that that language has pretty much secured us. They're going to Eternalize. I'm not going to be happy with the fact that we've got the Vraska's Fall, are they? Getting rid of their guy that taps for 4. Nice. Suck on those apples. So apparently I'm in Hell Queue. I'm in Hell Queue. Or if I'm not in Hell Queue, why am I facing Puck then? Somebody tell me in the comments below. Somebody who's a dev at Wizards, somebody who's a dev at Arena, somebody who knows anything. Can somebody just tell me something about anything? I'm going through this, my career on YouTube, 3.5 to 4 years now. Nobody has any concrete evidence of any single way this game works, and it is crazy. It honestly is crazy. A lot of people claim they know how YouTube works, but I tell you this, nobody does. I've spoken to the wisest of wizards and the most educated of elves, and none of them have a definitive answer for how this game works. I don't even think the devs know how this game works. It's weird because I don't feel like I've been in Hell Queue, and then I see a POC. So is it just an overflow, maybe? Must be an overflow, right? Let's kill that. And I'm feeling Toxic Deluge is going to be next turn because they're going to have... Although if they play 1 land, they get 2, so that's going to be 5. That's so annoying. So broken, this POC. See what's in the hand. I suppose we can get rid of something. And they've got a bloody Vorinclex. I hate having to pay 5 because the language would have worked the first time and then we would have had the deluge back up. But now we're basically kind of forced to find another answer. And if you land here, POC, then we're going to be in trouble. They might have to go to Taz Tracker. Okay. Did they miss a land drop? Please miss a land drop. Oh, they had it, so they didn't want to go... They didn't want to play POC there. Interesting. Interesting. Mirex. And they're going to have a Vorinclex really soon. Well, let's get the hasters in out there. Let's do this. Although I probably shouldn't. I don't need to do regular damage to them, do I? So maybe that was just a bit hasty getting in with the Zenith Chronicler, but... The game seems to love giving me languish. It's very peculiar. I keep drawing this today. Mirex could make more attackers. Urza's Cave, don't know. I definitely need something here, because the Vorinclex is going to absolutely wipe the table. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and they're going to draw cards, more answers. That's going to get bigger. And they're going to have lethal next turn. They are going to have lethal. Cabal Stronghold. Well, that's a very, very good pick. Right. Choose attacker, go over the top. So if they don't have a kill spell for this next turn, we should be okay. Let's tap this. Okay. And we do have the black to regen. So, as long as we can block at least one of their attackers, we might be okay. Ghost Quarter is kind of annoying because if this was a game that was going to go long, they could take care of all of our special lands. However, it would give us swamps, which would trigger the Dread Presence, interestingly enough. What would they need to win the game here? Lotus Cobra, that ain't going to do it. They need a fight spell that also exiles our guy. But the fact we have regen just means that I don't think there's much they can do unless they find, as I said, a fight spell that also exiles the fight target in question as well. I mean, it's not impossible. In addition to that, even if they do kill the Skithiryx here, they can't deal lethal because they have to deal with these two, which means they'd have to somehow stop us fighting and flying over the top next turn with the Skithiryx with haste. So they have drawn a ridiculous amount of cards this turn. If they have a way to give these guys trample, then we are screwed. I'm just gonna block out of fear. Okay. They wouldn't have helped us next turn anyway. Infectious Inquiry. Interesting. So that's a way to give an extra poison counter if things go horribly wrong. Okay, let's see if they've got anything then. Wow, we get to attack. What have they got? What have they got? They're going to do their own land. Which gives them another forest and another land with the Lotus Cobra. And another way to draw with the Tyler's Tracker. Jeez, they're doing all this in our turn as well. I just hope that we can draw something extra with this Infectious Inquiry if they do find a way. Let's see if they've got all that mana. Crazy. Because a Ghost Quarter gives them 2 lands. Absolute desperation from a pot player here that is not used to winning, apparently. Or, sorry, not used to losing, even. Jeez. Oh my god, that was so intense. Why am I facing pot? Alright, so I'm playing innocently. I'm playing Magic the Gathering innocently. Suddenly, Arena's like, yo, Josh, what's up, bish? I'm going to put you in hell queue now. I'm really sorry, bro. And that's the story of why I'm suddenly facing Italis and... What happened? The first few games I had with this, right? By the way, just so you know, my games are out of sequence. If you've not been on channel before, the games you watch are not in the order you watch them. But what I'm trying to say is, bros and sisters, I was facing regular Joes. And now I'm facing irregular Joes. What's going on? Irregular GI Joes as well. It's just crazy. You know? It's just crazy. I don't want to face Italy. It's crap. Piece of crap. Boring. I don't want to face it. And yes, I'm using a powerful guy, but come on. Why aren't I allowed to be the powerful guy? I want to be the bad, powerful, evil guy for once. I don't want to face every deck that makes me want to poo myself. Alright? Poo running down my leg. Okay? I don't want the poo going down my leg. I want to be the person making someone else's poo run down their leg. Do you understand, wizards? Just give me a goddamn break. I've played your game for ages now. I've put money into your game even when I don't deserve it. Even though I'm a free-to-play player normally, and you treat me like a little bee. You treat me like a little bee. And I'm not talking about the little insect either. Alright? Do you understand? If anyone at Wizards is watching this, just give me a goddamn break. Or just show me my matchmaker rank. I want to see in the top left, top right corner, my matchmaker rank and who I'm matched against. So then I can moan at them more. Alright? Even when I make budget decks, I'm still facing Italy. So what's the actual goddamn point of this game if I cannot just make a deck and face different opponents? All I'm doing is facing the same goddamn opponents. Every freaking deck I make is the same bloody thing. Oh my freaking god. Now what? And keep seeing the same cards over and over again. Seen these today? There's 20 million cards in this game. Okay, there's not 20 million cards. There's about 20,000 or stuff. I just want to see some different things. Obliterator. Okay, now we're talking. This is actually a good one. This is a good one, guys. Because how the heck is red-green going to get through this? You wait. You wait. They're going to top deck. They're going to play Atali and get a black kill spell from our deck, and it's going to kill Obliterator. And I'm going to cry. And I'm going to be very sad. All right? All right? Just so you know what you're getting into, guys. Hope some of you like the rants. I think some of you do, to be honest. I think that's why you're here. Just play some goddamn... Just play your sphincter smeller, whatever you want to play. Just, you know... Ooh. Lonely End. I'm in a bloody lonely end. Gwen Stefani. Right, I'm going to smash them in the face and then I'm going to do something. Smack. What do? What do? Oh, beautiful. They've never... Let's give it minus. It's got Death Touch. Get rid. And we've got Trample, so still deal 5. Beautiful. Bloody beautiful. Toxic Deluge. Power Word Kill. Let's kill this. Man, they're making me play different. I don't like it. They're going to have a land now, aren't they? They're going to have a land. They're going to do perfect things. They're going to top deck a kill spell. They're going to kill both my guys, and I'm going to cry. All right. Bring it on, you boring old... Oh, no. You seriously? I freaking told you they're going to have a spell that does that. I am actually seriously pissed off right now. They got an Invoke Despair. I'm pissed. I'm really, really, really pissed about this. Even. Odd. Fine. I call way too many shots, guys. I need to be in the CIA for Magic or something. You know. I just call far too many shots. It freaks me out. I knew they were going to get a kill spell, and they did. And, ooh, Josh, you running mono black, you're going to have a lot of kill spells. Yes, but it doesn't have to be the very next card. It could be literally anything else. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the mana keeps coming. Come on, just play something that's bad. Just play a spell that's bad. It's okay to play some under par spells. Not every spell has to be an Atali. Come on. Come on, Bounds. The Atali, the Lasso Atali wants to like, does not compute. Because the only method they know is play Atali wants to win the game, and they're like, oh God, what do I do? What do I do with myself? I don't know how to play Magic, so I play Atali because I'm boring and have no friends. Atali plays. There's a bar out there where there's just people. There's like Atali. There's people that play Atali, and people that are asking like, "Hey, how you doing? How's your Atali's?" Oh, of course, and then bloody Roxanne. Any more kill spells? Phyrexian Arena. Okay, we're just gonna go for the Virtue, and we're just gonna leave this back as a blocker. And let's see what else could I predict. They're probably gonna get another kill spell, aren't they? You wait. You wait, they're going to get another kill spell. And it's going to be something astronomical. If I had Breach the Multiverse in my deck, it would be that. If I had Sorin Markov in the deck, it would be that. Where does it say on this that if you're playing MTG Josh, you get one of the best cards from the deck, Mythic Rare Rarity? God knows. It also feels the same when people go Grenzo. Do you know what else feels the same? These players are all the same speed of playing. Oh, you're joking. They got a freaking Luca and a Consuming Corruption. Delightful. And if they use that, they sacrifice 5 things. Oh, no, they don't, because they have no swamps. So that doesn't do anything, at least. Why is it so hard to play a free spell or draw a card? The trigger's on the stack, Garrick's Uprising. Draw the card, accept the trigger. Italy has 2 cards you can cast. You can definitely cast one of them and the other one doesn't do anything. So either do the thing or don't do the thing. If you can't play Italy... Sorry, let me rephrase. If you can't play 2 or 3 spells on the stack, why are you playing Italy? That's what I'm saying. Oh, I'm so salty. I'm so freaking salty. I am so angry. Because one card just puts them into the absolute stratospheric win conditions of Valhalla. There's no way I can really come back from this now. I mean, I can use the Toxic Deluge, but geez, that's gonna cost 7 to kill all these things, and they can just recast the Atali. I am the Alpha. The Virtue of Persistence does resurrect something, though. Is there anything good? I guess Gix, Trumpet Man, Gwenna. I don't know. Maybe we still use the Deluge to kill loads of small things and leave the Atali. I don't really know. And yet they still take all the time in the world. They play the most annoying deck in the world and take all the time in the world. What else do you want to take from me? You've got my time, you've got my boredom, and now you want to take the piss. It's a pretty good line, actually. I quite like that. I should put that on a shirt. We're going to take your farting dinosaur here. And I know this is net deck because I was literally looking online the other day at meta decks just to see what all the fuss is about. And yes, people just, it's just the same. This is literally a list I saw on a Hispanic Historic Brawl meta website. Virtue's pretty cool. Let me get stuff back. What do we do first? I've got an idea. I've actually got an idea. Right, let's swing in here because that is annoying. I just want to get rid of the Planeswalker if possible. Let's see. If they block, they lose 5 things or more. I don't think they are going to block, I'll be honest. Calculating. What's the inverse of Spock? If Spock's the most smartest person in Star Trek, who's the thickest? Probably this guy. Right. So now we go Deluge for 4. No, actually, Deluge for 3. Okay. Oh, no, actually, hang on. Hang your horses. Hold your horses. Dies proliferates. How much mana do we need? Ah, we can't give them an effect first. It's not going to work. Fine. Yeah, I wanted to do this to give them an effect first, and then when this dies proliferate, but oh well. Right, X equals 3. And they're going, oh, that's a weird move. Yes, it is a weird move. Yeah, you see why I wanted that to die, man, don't you? And now they get to choose. Although, they could just choose Luca, right? And also, they choose a Tully, they get to replay it, which is annoying, but... 9, 10... Yeah, whatever. I'm doing the best I can, guys. Yeah, Luca. It's a shame we couldn't have killed the Luca there. Sequencing there, it just didn't go in our favour. Okay. So, worst case scenario, they just kill us on 1 hit. If they have a removal spell for our trumpeting Carnosaur, and then they hit with the Atali, then we just lose the game. But you know what? Who wins against Atali unless you're playing Atali? It's not one of these kind of games that you just... It's not a challenge if someone's playing 1 card and getting 3, is it? It's like you're playing a tennis player and they're using 3 rackets. Who would actually bother with that? You know? In hindsight, I kind of wish I didn't attack with the Obliterator now. Especially given that they just sacrificed this anyway. Maybe not attacking would have actually been the play there. Oh well. And to look at the power level of these cards, we've got incredibly good cards we've used. It's just they don't even need good cards. They just need massive cards. That's the difference. So they're forcing us to block here, and we still take 5 infect, which is just absolutely crazy. What do we want? When do we want it? Don't really know. Yeah. When it enters Discover 5. Ah, okay, we're getting extra discovers out of this. Ooh, Aetherflux. That's cool. Mirex. Do we just hang back? Oh man, why did they tap like that? I mean, I guess it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, I'm actually going to not attack. I'm not going to attack. Because... although we could have done... No, that would have been 5, because this is... Infect doesn't deal the damage in addition, so... If they attack in with a Tali, they need firstly a way to deal with the Obliterator. Otherwise, they're going to lose many, many, many things. With the Trample, they'll lose 5 things. Sadly, not 11. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, right? Deal damage to it, yeah. Because Trample goes over the top. Currently, we can wholly absorb 11. And if they take away our biggest toughness, the Carnosaur, 6... and we still have 9 total toughness. Oh, okay. That's scary as hell. They can fight, but if they fight the Obliterator, that's going to be a terrible idea. Let's see what they do. Ah, this is such a crazy game. I kind of want them to attack so we lose the Carnosaur so we can get it back with a Virtue, but we'll see. Do they want to fight? It's indestructible as well, so we aren't going to be able to just kill it in combat with what we currently have. Interesting. And they're actually going to attack in. But we do have Infect. Actually, no, Infect does kill it, doesn't it? Okay, so we have to do this. 9 minus 3 take... Oh, jeez, that's a lot. We go down. Command zone. Yeah, okay, fine. How many do they set? Unless Trample, I'm not thinking... Is it just 5, or is it the total number? I don't really know. Curious to see what the number actually is. The damage... Source deals damage too. Unless it counts the whole number and then deducts afterwards. Okay, gonna get more things back here. So again, I just think the Trumpeting Carnosaur is the best thing. Feed the Swarm. Ooh. That's just far too risky. Well, yeah, we'll put it into our hand. Just lands? It is getting weaker and weaker each time. Okay. Well, maybe the only way here is to keep blocking it with Skithiryx, and then eventually it will just be so small that it doesn't really matter, and we can kind of just chump it. We'll see. They do draw 2 cards a turn, so I really would love to use Feed the Swarm here, but I feel like our life total was kind of low. Oh my god, it's taken so much work to just defeat this one creature. How is this a thing? Blightstone Colossus on the other side of something that gives you 3 for 1. You know, that's just ludicrous. Cityscape Leveler. They literally drew a Cityscape Leveler. Well, that's me done then, isn't it? I think. And now they're going to draw an extra card. on top of that. I suppose we're not dead just yet, but God. We take 1. Oh no, any number of damage. Oh, oh, I see, it's equal to. So that literally is infect. If we kill this, it just comes back from the graveyard. Jesus. We're going to have to do some shenanigans here. 9 infect. That sucks, man. Sword. Ooh. So the sword gives us protection, but this leveler is going to be pretty annoying. Would they just stop giving us goddamn lands? How do we not die? I don't think we can. So my initial idea was that I was going to use the Urza's Cave. So, well, firstly, I was going to use Feed the Swarm on Cityscape Leveler, right? So that was the first thing I was going to do, which puts it into the graveyard. But we do lose 8 life for that. Then I was going to use Urza's Cave to get a Bajuka Bog to exile us from their graveyard, so they won't be able to get it out again. But I don't think that's going to work. Because we're going to die from the Feed the Swarm. I think we're just going to have to go for something else. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah. Tried our best. Nykthos. Doesn't even help really, does it? No. They just... Oh, it comes in tapped as well. Yeah, there's nothing we could have done. Even with the Aetherflux Reservoir. That sucks. If they didn't draw the Cityscape Leveler, it would be fine. But we lose far too much life from this play. But yeah, you see the point. I would have gone for the Bajuka Bog, exile the graveyard. But now they can just cast a Cityscape Leveler from the graveyard, kill the Trumpeting Carnosaur, and yeah, attack in with their things. Such a shame. This deck sucks to play against. There's just way too many factors. And it's not even just that, you know, it wasn't just the raw power of Atali and Atali flipping. It was the fact that they top-decked a Cityscape Leveler. So yeah, they win the game. Well done, I suppose. Alright, this hand's alright. Bothis is bloody annoying. Luckily, their life gain's not going to matter. I'm just more concerned about damaging us. So we'll see how it goes. Jet Medallion's going to be pretty decent. I just love... The medallions are great for monocolours. So, you know, 3-mana language is pretty sexy, isn't it? Exile creature. That comes in, blow stuff up. Werewolf Pack Leader. Yeah, I think we're just going to exile that. And then go for the Blightwing Blalp. The white bling... The white bling Blalp. Nice. This is pretty cool as well. Whenever it hits somebody, seek a card with CMC equal to the amount of poison someone has. So hit them, get 1, hit them, get 2, blah, 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 blah. It's not going to hit anyone, is it? Because they're looking at it funny. The amount of times people hover over a card just drives me nuts. I know it's like people look at stuff, but I also don't know if it's indicative of if they are looking at it, looking off, and then looking on it. The white glow goes on and off. But just look at a card, read it, and then absorb information and move on, process information. I don't know why people go, oh, Skithiryx Medallion, Skithiryx Medallion. Just do the bloody thing. So they looked at Skithiryx. Surely you would have already looked at Skithiryx when you saw him in my command zone, right? 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 Oh my. So Footy Booties. And we have 2 mana up for regen as well. Cheeky. Nice. Okay. Let's see how many times they look at our permanents this turn. Or which cards. 50% they choose one of these. But of course, it's going to take longer than 2 hours to choose one. Choose one. Nice. And you know what? People might say, I'm mean. No. In my matchmaking rank, I'm facing other people with the same skill level as me, according to Wizards of the Coast, according to Arena. The Arena devs have made sure of that because I never catch a break. I rarely have a game and go, oh, mate, that was so easy. Unless somebody quits instantly. And that ain't due to skill level, that's just because they don't want to face my commander. Right, one hit away, let's go. Maybe this is going to be one of those easy famed game, or infamous games I've never seen. Or actually, if it's infamous, how can I... You can... Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. I had a Red Bull earlier, and I am buzzing. I am absolutely off my tits. This hand seems average. I mean, the language is going to be really great to get rid of the Emperor and all his friends. So if they have a perfect curve, language is going to be really good. We could even speed it up by 1 turn with the Solar Transformer as well. And assuming they don't have any white kill spells, if it's just red-green kill spells we're dealing with, the Obliterator should be excellent here. But, you know, opponents always have exactly what spell they need. So Obliterator only is really effective against red and green decks these days, to be honest. And even then, there's all sorts of cheeky things in artifact colours. I'm just going to start with the Paducah Bogtown one, which doesn't feel so great, but I want to hit the curve perfectly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's exactly what we have here. If we don't do this, then turn 2, we can't really play this very easily. Plunder's going to be next good one for next turn. Make them discard, because unless, of course, we want to just drop the Obliterator, that might be better, to be honest. And then we can save the Plunder for something a bit later on. This is a 5/5 as well, which means it does escape our Languish. So, okay, yeah, I think that's a good shot. Whereas Skithiryx actually doesn't, even though they look like they're friends. They look like the same. And actually, this Obliterator looks a hell of a lot like a Chestburster. So, that is pretty epic. Okay, let's see. Man, if they have Fight Spell versus, they're going to lose the game. And another land. They are not going to like us because the Invoke Despair actually gets rid of their enchantment as well. This might just be game ending, actually. They lose this, they lose this, they lose... Oh my goodness. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. That slows them down so much. And we've got more where that came from. They're keeping up removal because they know we can go for Skithiryx and haste. But we're not going to make it that easy for them just yet. Okay, so there's the white removal spell. So if we go for this, we cannot regenerate it just yet. So I think it might be better to go for the Blightwing Whelp and the Plunder. This helps us seek cards as well, which is kind of cool. See what they discard. A 6 toughness horse, blimey, and a Terror of the Peaks. Holy crap. That's kind of scary. And an extra land. Yeah, in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have actually played this. Because I feel like if they play the commander, we just want to languish. Roxanne. Oh, well, they kill it anyway. Okay. That is pretty annoying, I have to say. Now I don't really want to do anything. I think we're just going to pass a turn, let them play their Emperor, which really does suck because that means Roxanne also gives them another rock. But if I play the Terror of the Peaks, it's got 4 toughness, it dies to languish. If I play the Skithiryx, it's got 4 toughness, it dies to languish. So it's just not very efficient for me to do any of those plays there. Even if they would have potentially lured out some more kill spells. Yeah, it does hurt to do this, but maybe I'll just... Maybe I should have tapped some mana to give them a false sense of security. Vaultborn Tyrant. Okay, that is going to be a son of a gun to deal with. We'll go for Cabal Stronghold. Oh, that sucks. 6. Liliana of the Veil. Oh... So that dies and comes back as well. This is just disgusting. It really is. How much does this give us? 5 plus 4, 9. we just go over the top of this? I really do not know what to do, to be honest. Let's reuse the map. Make him... If he gets +1 toughness, that'd be good for the next turn. Okay, that didn't really work out, but okay, we'll go over the top. We take 10 next turn. Oh man, that's such a shame, because if he did have plus... if we had have made him 5 power, that would have been 2 hits to win. What horrendous things are going to happen here then? Meteorites. Emperor. Oh, that would have been such a big difference. Glorybringer. Okay. Well, we are going to kill all of their creatures with Languish. Jesus. They just get so many things with this Emperor. Such a broken card. Okay. Can't believe they had 7 mana for this as well. And they're going to deal 2 more damage as well. Ugh. We're basically dead, aren't we, I think? Down to 3. Ugh. Idiot. So we can't really attack them now. Oh! 5, 7, 3, 5. That's all odd. So I can literally exile everything when it dies. Okay, well, that's definitely what we are going to do then, isn't it? So we're going to go over the top. We got very lucky there, but is it going to matter? That's what I'm wondering. I'd like for each swamp. As if they're all odds. That's crazy. Okay. And then maybe go for Terror of the Peaks. It's a shame we can't go for Liliana there. If they have anything with extra haste or anything, then we're just so screwed. But I feel like that was already pretty lucky removal spell. And they do have 8 infect, so if they don't have any more removal or flying blockers, we could potentially win next turn. We'll see what they do. I mean, their colours are... They have access to so many kill spells. Lightning Bolt effects that can just kill us without even combat, so we'll see. Roaming Throne. Okay. And we can kill that with Languish, as well as the Terror of the Peaks. Pantlaza. They chose Dinosaur to get 2 of these. No freaking way! I think I'm just going to delete Arena, to be honest. I'm actually going to delete Arena. Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.